What is up, Fit Pros? I want to welcome you to the Marketing, Sales, and Lead Generation Monday show. Today, I'm going to be talking all about closing sales and how to close more sales on a consistent basis. If we're just meeting for the first time, my name is Andy Salazar, and I'm your In the Trenches fitness business coach and mentor, giving you all the latest marketing, sales, lead generation, and business systems that are working for me in my business, as well as other fitness business owners, helping us grow our business, increase our income, and have a greater impact on our communities. So if you are a purpose-driven fitness business owner that wants to grow your income and impact more lives, then this show is for you. If you're watching this show via YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Also hit that bell so you get a notification of when I drop a new video. If you're listening via my podcast, hit that subscribe button and also come back and leave me a review so that way this show can reach more people. I would greatly appreciate it. Today, we're going to talk about 7 steps to close more sales with a proven sales system. Wouldn't you like to close more sales and have a duplicatable system that you can teach somebody else and have them come in and close just as many sales as you do? I know that that's what I wanted in my business, and that's what I went out and found. And I'm going to teach you guys that 7-step system today. Selling is not something you do to someone. It's something you do for someone. That's a quote by Zig Ziglar. This is a quote about, again, just changing. Sometimes we have a negative mindset get around sales, and it's important that we change that mindset if we want to be successful in closing more sales. So selling is not something you do to someone. It's something you do for someone, by Zig Ziglar. And here's another one as well. It says, care enough to create value for your customers. If you get that right, the selling is easy. And that's a quote by Anthony Iannarino. Hopefully I didn't butcher that last name. But again, this is just about changing your mindset geared around selling. If you're providing value to people and what you have to sell people is valuable, then the selling becomes easy when you've provided enough value to somebody and they see the value in what you have to offer. So again, let's dive right into the content. 7 steps for closing more sales with a proven sales system. So what is a sales system? A sales system, all that a sales system is designed for is to help you generate quality leads, book more appointments, and close more sales. That's what a sales system is, and that's all that it is. A sales system is designed to bring in quality leads, book more appointments, and close more sales. That's it. Some of the ways that you can help get in the right mindset to develop the sales system is that selling is shifting your mindset that selling is negative, or getting away from that mindset that you may have that selling is pushy, arm twisty. You have to change this mindset if you want to be successful in your sales and you want to be successful in closing more sales. So it all starts with a shift in your mindset about selling your service. Selling equals service. When you sell from honesty, integrity, and compassion. It's not about a hard sell. It's about a heart sell. That's something I learned through one of my coaches, Eric Laughlin. I love this part in his selling system is that it's just a reminder that selling equals service. When you're selling, sell from honesty, integrity, and compassion. It's not about a hard sell. It's about a heart sell. Selling is about leading and moving people to take action. If you are selling a service you are proud of and enhances people's lives, you have an obligation to promote and sell your service. I hope that sinks in with you guys, that with the service that we're providing is so valuable to people. It helps people change their lives. It helps people lose weight and feel better about themselves, feel better in their own skin. Also helps people that, maybe coming to you that have heart disease or taking medications, and it's a way for them to lose weight and get off of those medications, or have type 2 diabetes. That's how important the service is that you're selling. And that's how important you have you have an obligation to sell your service to help somebody change their lives. So change your mindset, get around selling, and you will start having success. And that's part 1 of creating a successful sales system. So in order to have a sales system that is successful, we talked about generating leads. You have to be able to generate leads through effective marketing that come in with stuff that you've put out that resonates with your target market. Excuse me. This section, we're going to talk about how to generate those leads, and that it all starts with generating leads, and those come through quality content that you put out, as well as your marketing dollars at work. And each person that you get a phone call from, an email lead, or somebody that reaches out to you through Facebook is marketing dollars that you have spent or content that you've put out that's resonating with them. You have an obligation to try to get them in your door to try to close them on your service. So step 1 is about generating quality leads. Step 2, once you get those quality leads, you have to be able to book them for an appointment. So if you receive a phone call, an email, a Facebook lead, or you have to be able to schedule them for an appointment or a consultation, whether that's to get them in the store to your studio, if you have a brick and mortar facility like I do, or to get them on the phone call or a video conference call so that you can close them on your service, find out more about them, find out what they're looking to accomplish, build trust and rapport. So step 2 is you have to be able to book that appointment and get in front of them. Step number 3 is you have to build trust and rapport with your prospect. You have to get to know your prospect. You have to start to build trust and rapport within your appointment. Get to know what your prospect's wants and desires are by asking probing questions. Building rapport reduces resistance. The key to building instant rapport is to be present and attentive with your prospect, as if they are the only one that matters in the entire world, and to view things through their eyes. Probing questions are questions that get them to open up. When you're in front of a prospect or on the phone with a prospect or via video Zoom call, it's all about asking the right questions, asking questions that are going to get them to open up about why they need your service or why they reached out to you, what they're trying to accomplish in the next 90 days and what that would mean to them. The conversation and the probing questions and building that trust and rapport is all about getting your prospect to open up, and they should be talking 80% of the time, and you should be talking 20% of the time. It's all about getting to know them, what is important to them, and getting to know why they came to see you and what they want to accomplish and what it means to them. Make sure that you're digging and asking either what they mean by what they mean by their answer, or what it would mean to them, or can you tell me more? So that way that you get to the real issue of why they came to see you, why it's important to them, not like, oh, I just want to lose weight. Okay, well, why is losing weight important to you? Oh, because I don't feel comfortable in my work clothes. Okay, why is it important for you to feel comfortable in your work clothes? Well, I don't feel like my husband likes the way that I look anymore. That's the underlying issue. Or if you're speaking with, somebody, that could go the other way around too. A husband that doesn't feel comfortable in his own skin or feels like can't keep up with what he used to. Get to the underlying issue of why they came to see you. And that's going to help you build trust and rapport. It's going to help you close more sales. So step 3, build trust and rapport. Hope that makes sense to you guys. You have to get to know what the prospect's underlying issues are and why they came to see you or why they reached out to you in the first place through your content that you put out and through that lead that you put out. Number 4, reassure your prospect that you have the solution to their problem. So ensure that your prospect knows that you can assist them with what is that they want and desire, and that your program is the right fit for them. If your program is the right fit for them and you have the service that you could provide, the service that's going to get them the results that they want and get them to eliminate that pain that they're feeling, then you have an obligation to reassure them that you are the right fit for them. Share other clients' stories and testimonials that relate to your prospect and the benefits that they're going to receive by joining your program. That's so important to show them that other people have had the same issues that they have. They've been successful, and be able to show them that your program can deliver the results that they're looking for. It sounds harsh, but prospects don't care about your credentials or how long you've been in business. They only care about what you can do for them. Reassure them, again, that you have the solutions to their problems and that you are going to help them to reach the goals that they have for themselves, as well as what it is, eliminate that pain that they're having right now. Number 5, you have to be willing to ask for the sale. I don't know how many times, you're going through the sales process, especially myself early on in my career, and I was afraid to ask them for that close or show them my prices when it came to the very end of my consultation. You have to be willing and confident in asking for the sale. If you're given an effective presentation or a consultation, you have to simply ask your prospect, would they like to know how to do business with you? And give them 2 or 3 options to choose from to do business with you. Remember, a confused buyer doesn't buy. You have to make it simple. Give them 2 or 3 options to choose from for doing business with you, and then place it in front of them and let them make a decision. Once you've asked the client to make a decision, be silent. The person who speaks first loses. I know it can be tough to stay silent, but you have to be silent and let the prospect do the talking at that time. It's vital to getting the sale. Don't be afraid to ask for the sale. Remember that, again, it's just the next logical step in the sales process. If you've delivered a quality consultation and training session, the next step is to show them the programs that you have to offer and have them make a decision, whether that's a yes or no. You have to lead the prospect to make a buying decision. So step 5 is asking for the sale. If at that point they don't make a decision, they have an objection. Step 6 is handling any objections that the prospect may have. If the prospect has questions, simply answer the concerns and ask for the sale again. Objections or questions from your prospect are a normal part of the sales process. It means that you still have not addressed something that's concerning your potential prospect. And my coach says it's like playing hot potato. You ask for the sale, the prospect has a question about your programs or a question about if your service does this. They're handing the hot potato back to you. You answer the question, let them know that yes, your service provides what it is that they're looking for, or that you have this option as far as payment, and then hands the hot potato back to the prospect. Remember, objection handling is just a natural step in the sales process. Always give the prospect back the hot potato and ask for the sale and be silent again. Most questions can be addressed by asking the prospect, what do you mean by that? Like if they ask a question from you like, well, what if I go on vacation? Or what if I can't make it to my session? Or, we'll say, well, what do you mean by that? Or answer the question and let them do the talking again. Most of the concerns they can answer and be addressed, and then again ask for the sale. Play hot potato. And step 7 in a sales system is follow-up. If you are not able to close that sale on that visit, make sure you have a follow-up system where you can stay in front of mind awareness. Maybe right now wasn't the right time for them to do business, but you don't know when the right time is going to be for them to come in and see you do business with you. So make sure you stay in front of mind awareness. This can be done through having the proper CRM system, an email follow-up system, or putting them on your calendar. It doesn't matter what you use, but make sure you have a system in place to follow up with prospects that you are not able to close when they come in to see you. So there you have the 7 steps closing system that you guys can utilize to start closing more sales on a consistent basis. I'm going to go ahead and review those for you. So step 1, it begins with generating leads. You have to generate quality leads through effective marketing and get them in the door to see you. Step 1, generate leads. Step 2, you have to be able to book appointments over the phone, via email. You have to have a system in place that's going to allow you to get people in the door, get in front of people so that way that you can close them on your service. Step 3, you have to build trust and rapport with your prospect. Get to know them, get to know why it is important for them to see you and come do business with you, and why now. Build trust and rapport. Step number 4 is reassure your prospect that you are the solution to their problem. You can help them get the results that they want. You have the answers for them. Step number 5, ask for the sale. You have to be willing to ask for the sale. Make it simple. Give them options, 2 to 3 options. Don't confuse them in this process. Step number 6, handle any objections they may have. Give that hot potato back to them. Ask for the sale and be quiet. Be silent again. And step number 7, follow up, follow up, follow up. You have to continue to follow up with somebody until they make a buying decision or till they tell you that they're not interested. Stay in front of mind awareness. There you have the 7-step sales system. I also want to tell you guys just about a quick story about one of my clients, Jeff, who has been a longtime client. When I first started seeing him, he was a dentist. This is talking about money issues and being comfortable asking for money. And he had already enrolled in my service, and it was time for his next invoice. And I gave him the invoice, and he said, he said, would you like me to pay you now, or would you like me to pay you on your next visit? And me at the time not being comfortable asking for money, I told him, oh, it's okay. You can just pay me on my next visit, thinking that I was being kind or acting like I didn't need the money. And he stopped me right away and he said, I was just testing you. He's all, whenever somebody offers to pay you, you accept it. So from that day forward, I learned a very valuable lesson. When I give somebody an invoice and they ask, can I pay you now or on my next visit? Or they say, would you like me to pay you now on my next visit? I say, you can go ahead and pay me now. So this is being comfortable asking for the money and asking for them to pay for their service. Same thing happens when, you have a new person come in and sign up and they ask, did you need me to pay you now, or can I pay you when I have my first training session? Say, oh, we can get you secured and pay right now. So this is just another mindset shift. Hope that that's a valuable lesson for you guys. I want to thank you again for tuning in to the Monday Marketing, Sales, and Lead Generation show. Please so hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions about this sales system or process, please reach out to me. I'm here for you guys. Schedule a free fitness business breakthrough session. You can do that at fitprobusiness.com/breakthrough. Again, best of luck with your success in your personal training business. And like I said, if you need any help from me, please don't hesitate to reach out. Hit that subscribe button and leave me a review if you're listening to this via my podcast. We'll talk to you guys soon, and have a good one.